Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning, doctor. How are you?
Very well. How are you?
Doing well, thank you. Is it still a good time to talk about gene
Yes,
therapy
it
and
is. I
autologous?
just, if you'd be kind enough to, because the original number was different. This is my cell phone. If you'd be kind enough
Uh-huh.
to call me on my work number, it'll just be easier. It actually emailed me. It was the 519-685-8500 number, or I can call in as well, whichever we wish. If it's too difficult, we can just stay on this. It's fine.
I could give you a call. It's fine. Sorry, what was
Yeah,
that number?
it's 519-685-8500, and then you hit the extension once you get on. Oh, there's somebody. Okay, it's 34581.
34581. All right, so let me just
Yeah, if there's a problem, just call me back here.
Okay, 519-685-8500, extension 35. Oh, sorry,
34.
34581.
Yep, correct.
Sure.
Thank you.
And let me just, doctor, before I do that, I just want to make that number. It's not going to disclose your
Oh,
name.
I see. Okay, that's fine. You know what? I'm not sure. You know what? Let's not take a chance. That's fine. Let's just stay on here. It's fine. No problem. Good point. Very
Thank you.
good.
And just on that note, I had to take this call from a different location. If I get disconnected from you for some reason, I'll just call back the number.
Sure.
Okay.
No problem. No problem.
All right, so Dr. Sivek, let me just do some general housekeeping stuff before we can get started. So first of all, thank you for taking the time to speak with us today. The purpose of our conversation is to gain your insights into gene and cell therapies. Today's discussions will cover key technologies that have the potential to improve various nephrology indications as well as unmet needs. The research will be double-blinded, and your identity will not be revealed to my research sponsor. As such, your responses will be kept confidential and released only in the aggregate. We ask that you please do not reveal the name of your organization or any specific information that would be confidential or proprietary to your organization. In addition, today's interview will be recorded for quality control purposes. Should you mention an adverse event in a specific patient or patient group, we will need to report it to regulatory authorities even if it has already been reported by you.
You're just breaking up there, just FYI.
Sorry?
Hello? Yeah, you're just breaking up there. I'm not sure why.
Breaking up, okay.
Yeah,
so just ask that you do not reveal the name of your organization.
I can't actually hear you very well.
Let's see.
No, I can't hear you at all.
Okay, I can hear you fine.
You can hear me fine? Do you want me to call in from the number that I got here, the dial-in number?
Sure, if you want to call back.
Let me try. I'm going to stay online while I call. Let me try it, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Please answer.
Welcome to the GLG teleconferencing system. Please enter your PIN number. That PIN is not valid. Please re-enter your PIN and press. Now joining.
Hello? Hello? Okay, perfect. Is that better? Hello? Yeah, you're still breaking up. So it's actually not me.
Okay. Let's see. Is it any better now?
No, it's really muffled.
One thing I tried is I can feel it moving around. Hello, doctor?
Yes, now it's better.
It's better. Okay, great. This is the speaker. Okay, great. So, all right, so I'll just go back to where I was, Doctor.
Yep.
Sorry about that. So should you mention an adverse event in a specific patient or patient group, we will need to report it to regulatory authorities, even if it has already been reported by you. You have the option to remain anonymous, or if you choose, the manufacturer may reach out to you for more information concerning the specific adverse event. Finally, if during the course of this interview your identity becomes known or easily ascertainable by the sponsor, the sponsor will be required to report all payments and other transfers of value to you according to the Physician Payment Sunshine provisions of the Affordable Care Act, Sunshine Act. For note-taking purposes, we would like to record this interview with your permission. May we share this recording with our research sponsor and its affiliates?
Sure.
Great. And finally, Doctor, there's potential a few of my colleagues might dial in and listen in via TC. Is that okay?
Okay. Are we confidential? Is everybody else on the line, or is it just me and you right now?
I think it's just you and I.
Okay. What I wanted to is that do these rules apply outside of the United States or not?
I believe they do.
Okay. Very well. Okay. Good. I've got it.
Yep. Yep. So okay. So Doctor, so we could jump right in. Thanks again for participating today. And if you could please just briefly describe your practice or treatment setting, and touching on anything related to gene or cell therapy that may be relevant.
So my practice focuses on nephrology and transplantation, and I do take care of patients on dialysis, chronic kidney disease, and especially focusing on people approaching transplantation and post-transplantation. I am also a scientist. I do research, both basic and translational research in kidney, in transplantation, and as well as cancer. In where I am right now, there's no active use of gene therapy in a routine fashion for any medical illness here, but I'm very familiar with gene therapy in general, and I do use a lot of this in genetic approaches in the research I do, but not in patients.
Okay, got it. So you do some preclinical gene therapy work, but not clinical. Is that right?
Correct. Yeah, I wouldn't say gene therapy, but genetic manipulation.
Okay, got it. And how much time do you spend in sort of patient care versus research?
I would say in reality it would probably be 60-40 of patient care, but I do look after all of the transplant recipient program here at our center. And we do quite a bit of transplants, kidney transplants, and kidney pancreas, and kidney liver, and combined organ transplants. So I oversee all of that, and I'm also involved on the dialysis end as well. I do see dialysis patients routinely as part of my clinical work.
Okay, great. So let's jump right in. So just a little background, Doctor. So our group is interested in understanding really how the future landscape may change in terms of gene therapy for nephrology conditions. And that includes some of the more common indications, as well as any very rare orphan indications as well. We've done some preliminary research, secondary research. We understand it's pretty early in terms of stage of development, and we're trying to assess what's likely to happen in the near term versus the long term, and what's sort of a feasible approach versus what's not. And so, there's a lot to cover here, but maybe we could just start with the nephrology landscape in terms of technology, different modalities. Could you please discuss, at a high level, the trends in nephrology research related to advanced therapeutics, and for us that includes gene, cell therapies, nucleotide-based or extracellular vesicles.
So I think the area that's seeing the most application for advanced therapies, I would say, is transplantation, and the other one would be rare diseases, such as, for example, would be atypical HUS, where we've seen antibody-based therapies against various, for example, complement or other areas being used. And I think transplantation is the other area where advanced therapies are being used more than in general in nephrology.